Hey everyone, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. On this video, we're doing Main Order 13, restore the monorail and deliver special alloys 4800 to F1. And we can pick up our order right here at the terminal.
So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Restore the monorail and deliver special alloys 4800 to F1. And the description is moving. 1 second. A shortage of materials in West Fort Knott F1 means they can't prepare the cargo for your next order. To resolve this, restore the monorail and deliver special alloys, 4800 of them, to the city. And let's see, materials required for restoration and mining. Restoration is 320 resins and 720 special alloys, and mining is 2,000 chiral crystals.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Okay, draw our route.
Commencing route creation.
We're gonna put a marker right between these like little islands, and then over to the mine, which is not targeting for some reason. Right there. Mine north of F1. A large mine currently mothballed due to difficulties in maintaining equipment. It is known for producing vast quantities of special alloys. Contributing materials to restore the mine will put it back in working order and allow you to use the monorail connecting it to West Fort Knott F1. Alright, so end our route here.
Delivery route finalized.
And that looks good to me.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Okay, so we have these materials we've been given. I guess I've never looked at the description for special alloys. A batch of special alloys to be used with a chiral printer for fabrication. Special alloys are rare, but they are prized as a lightweight and versatile material. So we're gonna put those on our tri-cruiser. Extra large one. And then we have some resins. A batch of various resins to be used with a chiral printer for fabrication. Resins are basic materials used to fabricate all sorts of equipment. And we want the extra large on the tri-cruiser as well. And then we'll have to put the smaller special alloys, the large one, on our backpack. Alright, fabricate equipment has something new. That would be MP grenade. I thought I looked at that before, but I guess not. And then we have the floating carrier, level 1. There's nothing I actually want to make for this, though. Let me check cargo management. I think we're all good. That's the special alloys I have for the mission. That all looks good to me. Alright, we're heading up. Let's go. Alright, how far to our first marker? 670 meters, not too bad. People put their signs up on the way out. May as well run through them. Alright, we are exiting the city area now, or about to be. We have facility repair materials there for West Fort Knott, F1. Oh, we've got a message from Olivia Westbury. That giant octopus was weird. I recovered the wreckage of the mech that Higgs summoned, and shared the data with Drawbridge. It's really weird. It's like it's not a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? And from Tarman, looks like it's got tar inside. Is that what powers it? How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Here's hoping our combined efforts can unravel them. I like it. Alright, so facility repair materials, we will pick those up because we will be returning to West Fort Knott. Online aid requests. These are aid requests made by other porters. Aid requests do not need to be accepted like orders. The request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. Completing aid requests earns you likes and also increases your connection level with the requester. I'm gonna fend for myself. No aid for you, sir. Or man. What's this? That looks like a different type of crypto bio, but now it's gone. I guess I scared it away. Alright, anyways, we've got chiral crystals. There's medical supplies for West Fort Knott. We'll definitely take that. You can see there's chiral crystals all over the place here. Oh, we got a gate quake. And you can see it shot out materials. Now we can pick those up, but we do need to be careful when we do so because there's creatures in the tar. Let's grab the stuff on land first. So we got the medical supplies. We got chiral crystals. There's more crystals over there we can get. We are gonna have to cross the tar here. I find it slightly better to wheelie into it. Seems to give you a little speed boost. Grab all these crystals. Okay, and now we'll get those supplies. You can see some of those creatures there. We probably should let them like pass. Alright, I don't see them at the moment. Oh no, they're right there. This would be a bad time to go. Let them move on a bit. Alright. That's the tail end of it. They're going that way. I think I'll get the metals into the chemicals into the other. Oh, now they're coming this way. Get out of here, stupid tar creatures. No one likes you. I'm gonna call them tar tadpoles. Alright. They have passed. Let them get a little further away, and we are going. Grab those metals, grab those chemicals. Oh, they're coming. Grab those resins. All right, wheelie, get a little momentum. They're sapping our energy, but we're okay. We're back on land. All right, we got Chiral crystals. We got strong sleeping pills. That's for the government's base. I don't want that. Let's see, what else do we have on this little island? Oh, someone made a bridge. That's nice. I'll have to like that. Those Chiral crystals. You get a like. Alright, oh, Chiral crystal down there. I wonder if I can drop down safely. Let's find out. Oh, that did not go well. Should not have jumped off that bridge. Alright, we're getting a ton of Chiral crystals though. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, and it seems we have more materials out in the tar. Chemicals and some other stuff. Let's get it. We're going for it. Uh-oh, I hear the creatures. I don't see them yet, but I hear them. Oh, well, maybe not. I thought I heard them. Oh, there's some over there, but they don't see me. Well, that was easy. Alright, we got more Chiral crystals here. I thought I saw a second one. Guess not. Alright, well, you can see some Chiral crystals there and over there. May as well grab those too. That. We'll get these. Oh, there they are. I got hit by a few, but not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, I think we got pretty much everything over here. Oh, what am I doing? Back up! I got impatient. It worked out though. Alright, let them pass. And now we'll go. Alright. Let's see. Is that it? What is that over there? Is that Chiral crystal? It is. I'll go this way to get it. Oh, I should not have tried to go over that rock, but we're okay. Alright, we've got smart drugs over here for Westport Knot. Oh, recycling and post boxes. Post boxes allow you to recycle unwanted equipment into materials, which can be used to fabricate something new. Grab those drugs. Oh, we got another Chiral crystal over there. Should I bother? I guess. I guess. I'd hate to leave one behind after I put in all this effort to get it. Let them move on. We'll go pick that up. Okay. Go. Go, go, go. And we got that generator. We should like that. That generator's been helpful. Oh, and we can repair this bridge for somebody. Let's do that. Let me repair their bridge.
Okay.
Let's see. Upgrading structures. Structures can be upgraded by providing them with the necessary materials. Upgrading structures makes them more durable and able to withstand longer periods of timefall. In some cases, upgrading structures unlocks new features for you to use. You can also upgrade structures built by other porters. I just want to repair this guy's stuff. And it seems like it's missing almost nothing. Well, we'll give him some Chiral crystals. There you go, buddy. Materials for upgrading structures. If you don't have enough materials to upgrade a structure, try collecting materials out in the field or withdrawing them from a facility. You can check the amount of materials required to upgrade a structure by selecting it on the map. And let me auto arrange my cargo. It seems a little messy. There we go. Much neater stack now. All right. Where was that chiral crystal? Ah, it's over on this little island. Oh, and I gotta light that dude with the generator. That generator's been most helpful. Oh, crap. We're okay. Oh, yeah, a couple got me, I think. Anyways, let me go light this generator. Oh, and that needs a repair. I'm not gonna bother. I will light this generator. Look at all those lights. Crazy. They put it in a great spot, though. Very helpful. All right. I see the creatures right there. Just give them a moment. And go. Haha, they don't see me. Oh, crap, they see me. They see me. No. Oh, that was not good. They went on land, the cheaters. Anyways, we're through. It didn't do that much. Okay, so this area has a ton of chiral crystals. We also have emergency medical kit over there we'll pick up. So you can see chiral crystals all over the place. We're gonna pick them all up. We like chiral crystals. Oh, and so what is this thing? Is this? Oh, it's just crypto biotes, okay. It looked different. All right, chiral crystals all over the place. Get them all. Oh, there's even more over there. How did I pass those? Are they spawning new ones? What's happening? How did I miss those? I shall pick them up anyway. Let's see, we got some chiral crystals over here. What's that way over there? That is crypto biotes. We don't need that. All right, we're at the mine now.
Must have been further now.
Security measures lifted. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I'm not going in yet. You can't force me. I want these crystals. I need them. It really wants me to go inside. It keeps changing my camera angle. I told you, I'm getting these crystals first.
That's the place, huh?
We're not going yet. There we go. I regained control of my camera. All right, emergency medical kit. The rest of these crystals. Oh, there's even more over there. Oh, this place is lovely. And no enemies to annoy us either. These are amazing tar pits. Oh, there's more over there. Oh my god. We hit the mother lode. We're definitely picking all this stuff up. Oh crap, I should not be going through the tar. It's draining my battery quick. Well, we're gonna go through this tar. We must. Actually, it's not draining it too quick. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Look at that, almost at 10,000 chiral crystals. It's telling me about losing cargo. We already know about that. I don't know why it's retelling me. Was that a PCC then?
Okay, just a bit further now.
Oh, never mind. That's my objective. I was confused. Okay. We've almost got all the crystals. Oh, there's those little chiral creatures. So there are some enemies, but there's only a few. Well, they're actually starting to pile up. I wonder if it's because I took all those crystals. They're just gonna have to deal with it. These are my crystals. So apparently they don't appreciate me taking them all. Alright, is that different? Oh, that's an electric one. Alright. Almost got them all. Let's see, we got one there. And a couple over here. All right, we're good. Oh wait, we missed a couple. Oh, I gotta get them. I can't leave them. How did I miss these? All right, if they are respawning, I will just give up on it. But I don't think they are. I think I just missed them. Can't just leave shinies in the field though. That's against the law. Alright, seriously, how did I miss this one? Maybe it did spawn. And there's one over there too. I wonder if there's more hits over here we can grab. We're at almost 11,000 chiral crystals now. Yeah, there might be more over here actually. There's a couple. Is there more? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, kind of. Like I said, we hit the jackpot. There's so many crystals out here. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, I think that was worth it to drive around and get all that. That seemed worth it to me. Alright, I believe we have them all now. And they actually don't seem to be respawning. I think I just was missing a few. Nope. Well, now I'm not sure again. I would have thought I would have seen these. And there's one there now? Oh, I don't know. Is it respawning? Let's see. Are we picking any others up? All right, we'll do one more loop around, and if we keep finding new ones, I'm gonna say they're respawning. But perhaps I just missed that one. And there might be more out this direction. All right, where'd it go? It's gone now. Oh, there it is. All right. Are we picking any others up? There's one over there, which once again, I'm pretty sure I got. Oh yeah, they're definitely respawning. How would I have missed 3 there? Or, I don't know, there's none others in the area. No, there's one there too. Okay, yeah, they're definitely respawning. We're grabbing these and then we're going in. But it was nice to stockpile a bunch. Okay, we're heading in. After that major distraction. In we go.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Okay, restore mining facility. Submit the materials requested to restore the mine. Restoring mines. View the materials required to restore this facility. Restoring mines. Select the materials needed to restore the facility from your cargo. That is what we're doing. If you don't currently have enough materials, you can contribute what you have for now, then come back later and add the rest. Nope, we have everything. So, let's see. We need 320 resins, which we have here. Oh. Well, I wanted to do
Not
more.
enough resources.
Oh, well, Dollman was saying
Not enough
something. No, okay, hold on. Let me finish him.
Not enough resources, huh?
Now,
What exactly are you lacking? Ah, the terminal should have more information.
yes, I just didn't multi-select. All right, so we need 720 special alloys, which we have with these two.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Okay. Mining. Once the necessary materials have been contributed, mining will begin and more materials will be produced. So we're going to mine, use chiral crystals to mine for materials.
Please submit materials.
And we need to use 2,000 chiral crystals. And that'll make the 4,800 special alloys that we need.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Okay, back in the terminal. We're gonna use the monorail. Operating the monorail. Load the monorail with cargo and vehicles, or get on board yourself. The monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. So, use the monorail, transport cargo and vehicles via rail, or hop aboard yourself. And let's see, we gotta pick our destination. That is gonna be West Fort Knott, F1. And we'll load our cargo in. So we have all these special alloys. We'll select all of them. And load them up. So that's all 4,800 of the special alloys. And we'll back out of there. We'll load our vehicle, our tri-cruiser. And then we'll load ourselves. Get on / off the monorail. All right, I believe that ticked. Yes, it did. All right, dispatch. We're all going. Lou seems to be in a good mood. Lou's giving us likes. Lou loves it. So, obviously, an easier way to travel. We could jump down if we wanted to, but that's not a good idea. I've never tried it, but I can't imagine it would end well. Especially for me and my cargo. I'm pretty sure it would fly all over the place. We can switch camera if we want. We can zoom out, look around. I like this view right here. There's the Magellan. I'm surprised only 50,000 people live here. Like, it's so big, I would expect more.
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker.
Okay, activate terminal. Deliver and report. The private locker contains cargo designated for delivery to this facility. Deliver this cargo as well? Yes. All right, so we've got 5 deliveries in total. Our main order and the 4 lost cargo.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you
S-rank.
look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
I don't know if there's any way to not get an S rank on this one. I think it's automatic. Orders you completed have now made the following available. The pickup off-roader. And it's scrolling through the description now. Let me wait for it to get back to the top. A highly customizable battery-powered truck that can carry large amounts of cargo. While it can navigate any kind of surface, the pickup off-roader will perform best on paved roads. Be aware that the battery will drain very quickly when the pickup off-roader is in water. The pickup off-roader will also short-circuit when struck by something. When struck by electrical attacks, rendering it temporarily unusable.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good.
Hey, getting close to 3 stars.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this.
New connection level reached with West Fort Knott F1. As a result, you have received the following. Battery unit level 1. A vehicle component that increases battery capacity can be fitted to both the Tri-Cruiser and the pickup off-roader. Multiple units can be equipped to further the maximum distance the vehicle can travel. We also got 15 memory for our A-Pass enhancements. And our bandwidth increased by 400.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Our servicemanship and bridge link went up significantly. We earned the nickname Mover Level 2, and we are now Porter Grade 88. We got the A-Pass enhancement Emergency Vehicle Charger. Allows vehicles to be charged using Sam's battery. And Swift Mule Postbox Hacking. Speeds up the process of hacking into Mule postboxes. We also got Strand Contract Cap Boost. Increases the total number of Strand contracts Sam can form.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
The local residents have shared the following items. Some sunglasses, Pinot 01. Sunglasses released as part of the Gentle Monster 2024 collection. They are notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame. The temples are adorned with iconic metal detailing, fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
Are there other monorail lines?
Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
A pickup off-roader?
Ah, it's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
All right, I'll be seeing you.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done.
All right, let me activate the terminal again. I've got materials to put in. Fabrication and management, recycle and store. We got metals, resins, chemicals, resins, and resins. All right, put all these in. Okay, back to the Magellan.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Oh, we got another message from Olivia Westbury. The monorail's back in business. My dreams come true. We can use the monorail to transport huge quantities of cargo and materials, even vehicles. This is just the first step, though. If we keep restoring this continent's transport network, people and goods will soon be zipping around again, just like they used to. To restore the monorail track, just contribute the necessary materials to the track layers. You'll find these attached to the monorail pillars. Once you've restored a section of track, you can use it as a zip line to zoom from one track layer to another. Zipping around is a good way to transport the materials to track layers down the line. It's also a good way of getting around when you're making regular deliveries too, so be sure to try it out. Peter Gates said the monorail can be used to transport raw materials from the mine, right? That's going to make restoring the road a whole lot easier. And old Oz, nice. It's almost like the Stranding never happened. That porter's giving this continent a new lease on life. Well done. I like it. Alrighty, to our... I was gonna say private room, but actually to the bridge.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data with confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
We can sleep till evening or get up. Let's get up.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Dollman.
Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye? There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated.
Let's go ahead and use the toilet and shower.
Hi, Sam.
Okay, 60 chiral crystals for that. Getting close to 10,000. And my sunburn was healed. Let's see. Dollman wants to talk. He usually just comments on me taking a shower.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Got that right. Okay, let's go to customize look. It's the glasses. But it's just showing as new, so we'll get rid of that. And now let's take a look at the table. And you can see down here, we can read a book.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
We will give the photo to Tarman.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Okay, well that's a heck of a backstory to Tarman. Let's go ahead and talk to Dollman.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart.
Okay, let's examine the table again. And we will read book again.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Okay, we're gonna read again.
On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the occupants of the villa decided to compose ghost stories, and it was on this fateful night that a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only 18 years of age, had already lived a tumultuous life. She was engaged in an affair with the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley, it stars Elle Fanning in the lead role. Now, where have I heard that name before? The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his quest for vengeance. His crew includes Dutchmen, Frenchmen, Spaniards, Portuguese, Icelanders, as well as shipmates from China and India. Countless other people of myriad origins, too. It is arguably symbolic of the multiracial United States. A gathering of souls that transcends ethnic and national divisions, united in pursuit of a singular goal. I can't help but be reminded of Kojima Productions. Wait, judging by your reaction, you've never heard of Kojima Productions? Sam, you can't be serious.
Breaking the fourth wall a little bit. I like it.
The gathering of storytellers that spawned Mary Shelley's Frankenstein gave rise to yet another legendary creature of horror fiction. I speak, of course, of the vampire. A physician named Polidori was also in attendance that evening, and he later unveiled his creation in a new novel. As I may have mentioned before, the summer of that year was unusually cold. In Europe alone, 200,000 people are said to have perished as a result. Could it be that a widespread fear that the world might be coming to an end served as inspiration for two classic monsters? I find it a compelling theory. Certain parallels can be drawn between Captain Ahab's pursuit and the Prometheus myth. Prometheus is a deity said to have stolen fire from the heavens in order to give it to humans. In essence, he bestowed upon them the power of the gods themselves. This power manifested as technology. Humans crafted tools, and with them brought nature to heal and built great civilizations. Perhaps the author intended to frame Ahab's pursuit of the white whale as one akin to mankind's struggle against the forces of nature. We ourselves are arguably living out our own Prometheus myth as we fight to overcome the Death Stranding. No, we definitely are. And we're not about to lose. It should be noted that the monster's name is not Frankenstein, nor was it ever given a proper name. Frankenstein is the name of its creator and the story's protagonist, Victor Frankenstein. Through its many movie adaptations, the image of the disturbing and unstable patchwork creature has grown ever more vivid. And in the process, the misconception that it was called Frankenstein was born. In the original novel, however, it was an intelligent, human-like being that craved acceptance. A clever, gentle giant cobbled together from others, not unlike our dead man, don't you think? And while he doesn't appear in Shelley's original work, in several movies, Frankenstein is joined by a rather memorable assistant named Igor. Igor and Victor. Now, where have I heard those two names before?
Okay, I believe that's it for the books. Let me grab it one more time. If that's it, just nothing will be said. Yep, that's it. All right, now for our usual ritual. Let's eat and drink. Okay. Drank our usual 3 teas. Get that stamina boost. And one more. Okay. We're all set. Oh, actually, was that not giving me boosts? Actually, I wasn't paying attention. If that was not boosting me, then oops. Oh, Dollman wants to talk again.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food.
Sorry, Dollman. Okay. We're done in here. Let's go to the surface.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Okay, our order is complete. Let's look at the corpus. So, story so far, we have connecting the Northern Environmental Observatory. Order details, deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley. In the databank, we have an update for Lou. Lou's entry just keeps getting longer and longer as we discover more information. Let's see what else we have. Monorail under facilities. We also have Monorail Northwest Line. Then we have vehicles. Not sure why we finally got entries for these, but we have the Tri-Cruiser. We've got the pickup off-roader. And we have battery unit. And then in Phenomena, we have Still Mothers. All right, then for tips, we do have some new stuff in here. Just got to find it. We have customizing vehicles and delivery basics. Withdrawing materials from facilities and delivery techniques, difficult situations. And I think that might actually be it, but let's scroll through. Just to confirm. But indeed, that is everything. So, with that, we're all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.